Hugh McElroy, Cretin class of 1956, was born in St. Paul in 1938 to Robert and Joan. His father, a staunch Cretin man who graduated in 1929, really relished the Christian brothers. All four of the boys in the McElroy family graduated from Cretin: Bob in 1953, Hugh in 1956, Jerry in 1962, and Greg in 1965. The brothers have two sisters, Kathleen and Mary. After high school, Hugh spent a short time testing a vocation to the Christian brothers before leaving to study for the priesthood. 4 years later, he left the seminary and joined the Army Reserve for 6 months of active duty. In 1963, with a philosophy degree, he applied and was given a job at 3M in St. Louis, Missouri. He transferred back to the home office in Maplewood in 1969. Hugh earned promotions and worked a variety of jobs during his time with 3M. During his last 8 years before retirement, he focused on international business planning, learning insights about world poverty that were invaluable. Retiring from 3M in 1997, Hugh was confronted with options as to how to spend his time, treasure, and talent. A Christian brother, Brother William Rohde, had an answer. He introduced Hugh to Common Bond Community, a housing project in West St. Paul working with immigrant families. Hugh's work there earned him recognition as one of the 11 who care in 2003. In 2000, a friend invited him to join a 10-day mission trip to Guatemala. This trip would be life-changing for Hugh. From 2005 to 2012, he lived in a large orphanage with more than 200 kids for 5 months every year. In 2012, Hugh and others met to discuss the plight of adolescent girls in Guatemala, especially the indigenous Mayan girls. Their education rarely goes beyond the 6th grade. They marry very young and have many children. These girls are condemned to live in poverty all their lives. 1 year after that discussion, Hugh co-founded Luminarias, a program designed for those vulnerable girls in Guatemala. This program provides a home for the girls where they receive an education, mentoring, career guidance, character formation, and individual attention, allowing them to break the cycle of poverty. Taking what he learned from the brothers at Cretin, it was very important to Hugh that Luminarias became a house of formation with a strong focus on character development, self-value, and the best education possible. It was his belief that the girls could flourish if they lived in a safe, secure environment, developed a sense of self-worth, and be given a chance to be educated as a whole person. He continues to spend 5 months living in Guatemala each year, with the remainder of the year in Minnesota, advocating for and raising awareness of Luminarias. We are so pleased that Hugh is being honored for the good he has done to improve the lives of the less fortunate, who are so deserving of love and hope. True to his ideals, he has spent his time and resources to provide a home and education for young women in Guatemala. Hugh is a true inspiration to all of us. Hugh's abiding Catholic faith, his exemplary work as co-founder of Luminarias, uniquely qualifies him as the 2018 St. DeLaSalle awardee. Like St. John Baptist DeLaSalle, Hugh relies on God's providence to bring education and empowerment to those in need. CDH is honored to award Hugh McElroy the 2018 St. DeLaSalle Award.